and welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry if you hear the horrible noise in the background. If you're wondering what it is, we live exactly across the street from an electric company called Pico, and we've been having trouble for like the past couple of weeks with our power cutting on and off due to a transformer blowing up at one of the Pico locations. So because we're closer to Pico, and we have to have a generator in order to keep our power from shutting off, and it sucks. It's been happening for about a week now. Very, very annoying. I really hope you guys can hear me, and I apologize in advance, but I really wanted to make this video and talk to you guys because today I was actually going to do a car tour or a car video, pretty much, showing you guys my car, but it would be hard for you guys to hear me outside. Plus we're supposed to have like this crazy snowstorm tomorrow, so that's another thing. So it's very cold outside, but I didn't mind standing out in the cold and showing you guys my car because I've been wanting to do that, but the week that I actually planned to do it, this has been happening. So I truly apologize in advance. Please forgive me guys for the horrible video because of the noise in the background, and bear with me. But because you guys are so my family, I could not wait to make a video to talk to you guys about what's happening. And to be honest, I will be in my woman cave, but I have such horrible lighting in there. And even with my video shoot light, it still isn't very good. So I'm gonna work on getting that fixed, hopefully when we move, so I can actually set up a nice background and stuff like that. So it's great things ahead, but right now I'm just dealing with natural sunlight. So please guys forgive me ahead of time for that. I truly apologize. But back to what I really wanted to come on here about. So I went to church today, amazing service as always every Sunday, and they pretty much gave us a clue of happiness. And with that being said, is if you're unhappy somewhere, the best thing to do in order to grow is to move from that environment. So this definitely hit home to me because I've been going through some things this past week. And if you guys don't know, I've announced my new position as a manager at in a customer service job. I'm not going to announce the type of job, but I am in customer service, and I became a manager in customer service, which will be awesome. But I would be lying if I sit here and tell you guys that I love my job right now. And I know it's just the beginning, but I've been in customer service my entire life. I know directly how customer service is done, the right way to do customer service, putting the customers first always. Customers are always right. I know about all that good stuff. But my job that I'm working at now is the complete opposite of that. In order not to get myself in trouble, I'm not going to put the job out there again. I know my restrictions, but I am going to tell you guys about the horrible experience that I have experienced this past week, and it's only been a week. And now I'm really debating if I should stay there or not. The money would be good coming in, but it's not worth it. And what I mean by it's not worth it, I mean, a lot of people I talk to, I talk to different groups of people. Some people will say, oh, you're making more money. That's the best part about it. Just deal with it. And then other people will tell me, if you're not happy, move somewhere where you would be happy and you won't be stressed out and you won't be putting your health at risk. So I'm at a scale where it's like more money, deal with the problems, work it out, they'll get better, or stress for right now, stress and wait until it gets better. So I'm actually on a scale of what I really want to do. And I'm starting to feel like as it gets closer for me to go back to work tomorrow, which is in the beginning of the week, I am starting to debate that maybe this is not the good choice for me. And sometimes in life, we just go with it. Like we just take a leap in faith and put God first, and knowing that God puts you through the situation because he would get you through it. And that's pretty much where my mindset is at. That's pretty much where my heart is at, is that if I take a leap in faith, I always say that I will take a leap in faith with God. It's about time I start doing it and do stuff that makes me happy. Now, I did have another position lined up for me where I have to get a background check and all that other good jazz to be a teacher assistant, which I think would be awesome because I do volunteer at my church with the nursery. So that would be, I already have experience in that, plus watching kids throughout my life, a lot of my nieces and nephews and stuff. So that also gave me that experience as well, a lot of babysitting I did. So I pretty much want to hurry up and work towards that, more than doing any more customer service. I had a very long talk with the lady on the phone who also did customer service in her life, and she hated it. And I'm pretty much at that place. I'm starting to feel in my heart that customer service is just not for me. And I said this before in a video that I've made recently talking about customer service, the type of job that I do, the type of work that I do. When you do it for so long, sometimes some things are meant for people and some things aren't. I'm starting to definitely believe the older I get and as time goes on, I'm starting to see that maybe customer service work is just not for me. Maybe this is for somebody else. You know, first coming there, introducing myself, being this happy, jolly person that I am in this type of environment that people are not used to you being happy, it kind of makes you look what they would consider weird. Even though I don't care what people think about me, I'm just a happy person. I have a great personality. And even though I've been there throughout the week, a lot of customers who come into that store notice that I was one of the nicest people that worked there. And being there, being observant the way that I am, and also being an empath and feeling everybody's emotions, it can definitely overcrowd you and make you feel overwhelmed. And can definitely you can go to a depressed stage, a stress stage, a sad stage, an angry stage of so many negative emotions. And I'm starting to feel like, is that the place that I really want to be mentally, physically, emotionally? It drains me, and I've only been there for a week. It's not much of the responsibility because I know I can do a manager position. I did it in my recent job, so that's not even the case. It's just the environment of people that you are supposed to partner with and that you guys are supposed to be a team that is not team. I was literally thrown onto the register without any training. So I was pretty much doing a job where I was not trained to do. It's like putting someone behind the wheel of a car and they can't drive. It's going to be a disaster if you do that. So that pretty much is the place that I am put. And even though a lot of people tell me, work it out, you got this, it's just the beginning. I've been in customer service where there has been a beginning, and a beginning was not as worse or as draining as this start was. And I figured if this is how the start is going to be, imagine how it's going to be in the middle. Imagine how it's going to be in the end. And something in my heart, something in me mentally is telling me that this is not the place for you and you need to find something that is. So I figured going with my gut, I should make that decision. And let me tell you guys something, I never quit anything a day in my life. Like, anybody who knows me know I will work it out to the end. That is who I am. I am not a quitter. You will have to get rid of me before I decide to quit. But this time in my life, this is me taking a leap in faith and leaving it into God's hands, because I know God brought me here for a reason. God placed me in this customer service position, gave me the manager position, because pretty much the management position was thrown to me. I was not applying for that position, but because of the type of skills and the experience that I've had working in customer service, that position was opened to me, and I took it without actually thinking. And I think that was also on my part, because I thought about the responsibilities. Well, I didn't really think of much of those responsibilities. I just heard of the pay and how it can be draining. And so I'm calling the shots on this and just saying, you know what? God is going to get me through this for a reason. I am feeling this emotion for a reason. So all I can do from this point forth is just move on in faith and knowing that God will have my back and knowing that I would be okay. And if I had this positive energy that I have that a lot of people sense from me, then I'm good. You know, a lot of people who know me know that I am such a positive, loving, bubbly person. That's just my personality. I mean, I have my emotions. I am human. I make mistakes. I am not perfect, and I am not afraid to admit that to anybody. But when you work in an establishment that you feel is going to torture you, I've had people who I've worked with who literally talk down to me. And being a Pisces and being as sensitive as I am, it definitely broke me to just be like, you know what? I don't know where I'm going. I have no backup plan. But I know wherever that path is, God is going to lead me to it, and I shall follow him like I have. If I followed him to this position, and he followed me to this, he led me to this and I followed him, he is going to lead me out, and I am going to continue to follow him. So pretty much my faith is in God, it's in God's hands, and I know wherever he may take me, it's going to be the most interesting journey of my life. So please stay on board with that. I am going to share my updated future with you guys. I don't want this to cut off on me, but if it shall, I want to thank you guys for all the subscribers. I've recently seen that I have gotten more subscribers, and I'm hoping to get more so I can reach people out there and touch people in a way that a lot of people don't do on YouTube. I mean, a lot of people do it, like I've always said since I made a YouTube video, a lot of people do it for the subscription, the likes, the comments. I do it because I really want to touch someone, whether it's about my hair journey, whether it's about spiritual journey, whether it's about people just knowing me. I want to touch people in that way, and I want you guys to follow in on my life and watch me grow, and we can grow together. In the meantime, guys, I'm going to end this video because I don't want this to cut off. But anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching my channel, and I hope to see you guys in my next upcoming video, hopefully with the car tour if this generator stops. Okay, guys, much peace and love to you all. Bye.